Fellow humans, love you. This is the continuation of my story about waking up to the state of world affairs thanks to genocide in Gaza. Because it's not only, this is so big. This is so big because it's not only about dead people who are suffering there and dead people who are so numb and lost humanity that they are able to genocide people and to shoot children and to torture people to death. But it's about all of us. It's about each human that gets in contact, in touch with this horrific reality. What is our response within to it? This is the purest test. Like, this is the biggest test of where we are as a people, as a humans, as a humankind now at this point. Not only from human perspective, the first, like the natural reaction to the fact that something like this is going on in the world and that we are part of it because it's founded by, in the West, it's founded by our governments. Natural first reaction of the human, like me as a mother, as I love life and I love children because I have a child and I love myself and I love Earth. This is the first natural reaction is no, this is bad, it must be stopped. And for me personally, still it's kind of a shock that such a little, small amount of a society, of a people, have this natural kind of moral integrity or moral stance to the event of such atrocity. And it's so big because it's about all of us. And also it's so big because it unleashed something dark in people and in our collective consciousness, that we are watching this violence and terrible dehumanization in the 4K live, actually. And there is complete impunity for the perpetrators of the crimes. No justice for victims, a lot of like victim blaming and like twisting the reality and truth. This is unleashing something dark in people. The violence is growing, oppression is growing, like police is beating people, protesters. There is just, it's like, it feels like a big parasite that is there on that place. And as we don't take any countermeasure, as we don't put a boundary to it with our purity, it's spreading. It's spreading in the consciousness of people. It's spreading in the territory. Never-ending wars there, and terrible dehumanization of indigenous people in the West Asia. Of, of wow, never-ending violence. So yeah, that's why I share this. But also there is a part in it which is deeply, deeply personal for me. In some way, it's not more personal than the fact that the reality of what is happening to children in Palestine. And now, according to UN, it's confirmed that Israel had a genocidal intent when they were dealing with, when they are dealing with children the way they are, you know, shooting them in the head, shooting them in the chest, in the genitals, shooting them in the lines for food. So the genocidal intent of Israel is kind of getting confirmed, and it's quite visible. So this is very, very touching for me, the fact, the reality that it's even possible. But there is one really deeply, deeply personal layer of it for me, and that's that I live in the area where after October 2023, a lot of Israelis came, mostly Israelis family. A lot. Now they are making like half of a community, and because I have a child, and it's a lot of families. It's practically, in my situation, it's not possible to avoid contact with Israeli people. And that's, I don't know, after 1 year of trying to deal with it, personally, I don't know what to do. I am lost in this because the community, I got so disillusioned by people. Nobody wants to hear or to listen to what is the truth about Israeli people, how indoctrinated are they, that they were in the army, and that it's practically, it's not possible to avoid to be part of that killing machine. But I understand it, to live there and not to know anything else it makes people to do things that when I'm living in a different, completely different environment, and I grew up in a different environment, for me it's like immediately it's like, wow, what the fuck. For that people, okay, they had to be part of it, but the thing is that they are out for like 1.5, 2.5 years, almost 3 years, and they are still refusing to see what their nation is doing to Palestinians. Recently, a couple of days ago, I organized a meeting of people here in the community who want to talk, who wish to talk about this, about the Palestine, and about how is it connected with the Western structures of power. And this is the next thing which I would really like to share soon, because that's like the same level of nausea than as genocide in Gaza itself. But to get back to that meeting, and I was promoting this meeting because it happened here in the park in a little city close by, and I was promoting it in Facebook groups and on the WhatsApp community groups, and I got the responses like 2.5 years in the genocide, which is like widely recognized. I got responses from Israeli people who were like, but is this open discussion and open to all opinions, or is it only pro-Palestinian and anti-Israeli? It's just these Israeli people, they still see themselves as victims. And even if they are outside of that environment, they refuse to face the truth. For me, this is like, I could understand that they were part of it. I could understand indoctrination. I can understand how difficult it is. I can understand that they were traumatized by 7th of October. I understand that they might lose somebody, that these attacks, violence, conflicts were part of their reality. But I don't fucking understand when they are here now in safe space that they refuse to open their eyes. They're such a bunch of cowards, like really. Really, this is possible. Like, I will probably now be like super honest, because this to happen, the genocide like this that is building in 80 decades, this is possible only when people are like super self-absorbed and super cowards. Yeah, because like how else there are in Israel, there exist for like for ages, from 2000. There are human rights organizations. But Salem is informing about everything, about apartheid, about the genocide. Breaking the Silence is organization which is collecting the testimonies of former IDF soldiers who were active in West Bank and Gaza from something like 2000. It's ongoing for 25 years, and there are apparently thousands of testimonies of former IDF soldiers who are talking about the suppression, about occupation. Like, all the people in Israel know that they are occupying some other people's land. They all know, or like if they would want, they all can see that there is fucking apartheid there, because there is like plenty of people and testimonies online of young people and all older Israeli Jews, how they woke up, how they started to see it in their society, what is going on. Yeah, when they just they just started to like think about the walls, about the checkpoints, how soldiers, how they realized when they had to be involved in this occupation as a soldiers, how they realized that this is immoral. And like, okay, we can understand that this is the like the collective consciousness of the Israeli nation. And when you are there, all right, it's like difficult. It's very difficult to be to stand out, and that people who are doing that, it's like they are heroes. They are amazing. But they come out to completely different environment where for like a normal people, and this is the second thing which I would really like to talk about, that not all the people who are outside are normal. Yeah. But they come out and they start to explain us how is it possible that that happened, and why we should understand them, and why we should, and they want validation. They want validation because I don't understand that what they experienced. Fuck, I understand what you experienced, but now you are here, like safe. Open your fucking eyes, no? And this so I'm struggling with this a lot. I wouldn't probably if I'm not so in contact with Israeli people that I cannot avoid contact with them because of my daughter, and there is like I don't know, there is literally a person in my child's school who they told me that I am paid by somebody. I don't know, I don't remember what it was, like Qatar or Hamas or something, because I was persistent with this, what I'm talking, that it's that the genocide is wrong, and that they have to take a position to it. Yeah, and I was called anti-Semite so many times, and yeah, it's so unpleasant, so unpleasant. Ugh. There is like literally nobody in that like big, like couple of hundreds of people in that community. There is literally nobody who would be like visible uh, in pro-Palestinian movement, and who would, like, probably there is one person which I didn't meet yet, but I will probably do because my friend told me about them. But other than that, they are all like all are kind of like still completely brainwashed, refusing to open their eyes, and what more is that the people here around where I live, and it's like all the, this is like this is so absurd. This is so insane, literally, because this is the area where a lot of immigrants are living, and all the people basically came here when they were searching for something different that they had at home, you know, British, Dutch people, Germans, like from everywhere, Belgium, French, people from everywhere, of all nationalities. They didn't like the system in which they were living, so they came to search and to build something different to a rural area of Portugal. And so you would think that these people are free in their minds, no, and that they have like certain things in them clarified. Like most of them were like against vaccinations during COVID, you know, all these things, and they are like, oh, they know, they see the system, the character of the system, how it's exploitative and stuff. And here we are literally like the like exodus of Israeli Jews who are committing fucking genocide. They are coming here, and all the people are like, oh, welcome, nice people, you know, like they are integrating well, you know, like, and we don't talk about the war because it creates conflict uh, in the community. So just yesterday, I realized that I don't deal with it at all. I am not able to deal with this. With like my own disappointment of people. That nobody even questioned this. Nobody is even like, or that people are so like, I can understand it in some way, but this is fucking reason why the fucking fascism is arising. Because just like, people don't have balls, people don't have spines. It's just like seriously, like, really authentically you want to share the space with somebody who was in the army, who was part of a like a apartheid oppressor, a killing machine. He's not able to see to own it. He's not able to take responsibility for it. Yeah, he's just, you know, like, no, because it's their fault, and you know, and government fault, and Arabs fault, and everybody fault. It's so like, I don't know, agenda fault. They are not able to own their fucking involvement in something so harmful and destructive. And people like genuinely want to have these people around. They want to party with them, and you know, and like poof, to have children with them in the schools. So this, and there is a couple of people. There is, I don't know how many it will be. Actually, all the pro-Palestinian activists who are like confronting Israelis and in some way have the same experience as me. Which is not many. It's not many people. We have the community established kind of a censorship because of Israeli people, because from the beginning, when somebody was posting in the public online groups, which are quite like, we are using them, of course, like for everything, yeah. Israeli people were offended. They, of course, like started to, you know, like turn the things, how they do it. People like pro-Palestinians were angry because, of course, like, who wouldn't be angry, yeah? So it was inciting fights, and then community decided that we will not discuss anything which is not happening straight in the area, in community public groups, which this censored all the like a pro-Palestinian kind of informations about the BDS, about the things like I don't know, like when some Israeli posts the something on booking in Israel, you know, like to give people informations that booking is on the on a boycott list because it makes money on the renting of stolen properties in the West Bank. You know, these informations like were completely banned because Israelis were offended, and it is at the point that when I organized this meeting a couple of days ago, which I mentioned, that admins of the public group, they disabled comments on my invitation to the event, which is here in our area, yeah, because they expected the conflicts between people because of that. I, of course, I objected that that I see it as a censorship. Well, that was for nothing, yeah. That caused that under my invitation to the event, there were some of these comments of Israeli people. I couldn't respond. So yeah, we are here. Actually, I am. Beautiful humans. I am experiencing rise of fascism. And it is here, yeah. It's not like it's not somewhere else, and it's not that it's not touching me. It is here, and I don't know how to deal with it. And I don't know where this will go, what will happen. I don't know. So this is how I personally am involved in a situation in Gaza. Yeah, anyways, if you listened until here, let's share, like, I don't know, I don't know what to say about this anymore. Because at this point, I feel like I personally need a professional help, but like a really professional who would be able to guide me on how to like figure out what to do actually with the life. Because like imagine the situation of a person like me, yeah. I came to this place because I'm a hippie in the heart, and I felt like it was a free space, slow living, everything that is like connected with the being human, that is so like, basic. Now my daughter was born here. Well, she has a life here. She has friends, and now because of this, like I lost the connections with the people. I get to the point when I literally have nausea of all these delusions, of all these denials, and like I cannot stand it. I cannot talk with people, and I have anxiety. Because I'm simple. I'm like really simple. I don't know how to pretend. That's the first thing. When I just like don't respect somebody, I don't know how to pretend that I respect them. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. And then I have no idea how to have like connections with people who are so different in this really like a basic level of humanity. I I am trying to figure it out for 1 year, and I don't know. I didn't figure it out. I don't feel good about it. That's why I got also this like warrior feeling, warrior energy, because that's crazy. It's crazy what is happening, and this is happening like in collective consciousness. We are allowing. We are people with being silent, with not caring, with looking away. We are normalizing genocide. We are allowing this indoctrinated mindset to spread. And it's like to me it feels like some kind of like a dark stain or tar, like a tar that it's like slowly spreading, and it's touching like innocent people, and like consume them in a way. At least it consumes me. So I am literally at the point that I will have to get the help or support, somebody who is able to help me to navigate it, how to function in such environment. Because this is so out of my capacity, and it should be out of the capacity of everybody. The world is so absurd. We shouldn't like this. Like what is this? Like, how can we allow this to happen? How come? Like, people like me, we have it sorted. And like everybody, all the people that we had this meeting and we were talking about these things, for everybody this is clear. This is something that's coming like from the heart. But like, are we such a small minority? Are we doomed to be suppressed, to be like disrespected? Because we literally are disrespected. Like, everybody with who I talk about genocide in Gaza starts with, like, especially Israelis, starts with, but it's not true. Like, what? From where do you have information? All these informations on Facebook, these are all lies. You cannot believe anything. Like, fuck everybody. Like, everybody expects that I have no idea how to find the information, that I don't know how to study things, yeah, that I would be like, everybody thinks that I do it to fight with them or what? Like, I would, like, what do you have in your heads? Then the second thing, yeah, I don't do politics. Why do you want to bring this here? We want to live in peace. But fuck, like, how can you live in peace when we are falling in when we are falling in fascism? Like, we have children. I have a child. She's like 6 years old. I am in my 40s, and I know how different world was when I was a kid. Like, imagine with this shit growing and spreading in 40 years, like, how the world will look. Like, we are falling, we are heading to full-blown dystopia. This is happening now. So and it's not only that, like, I was smeared. Some lies were like spread. about me, and not only me, also about some other activists, which is which is like super absurd, and we are kind of laughing on it because we are the people that really genuinely care about the people. Yeah, if somebody would start uh, to like some hatred against Jews, for example, we were every each one of us would be the first one to step up for them and to protect them. Yeah, like this is something that people like us have naturally. And what like are we doomed just to I don't know, like to get used to how the world, how the life is now? Are we supposed to, I don't know, like find, like search somehow the place, how to exist in it, not to be like too much bothered by it? Like, what the fuck? Like this is killing real people. This is killing inside real humans. And like if this bullshit, if this like dark tar that is spreading because people don't want confrontations, they just want to be comfortable and don't want to follow the truth. Like this will consume us, good people who are like really human inside, and it will swallow everything. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say probably this time, and thank you for listening and sharing yours, if you feel so. And I think that I will share my experiences and how I feel about it, and also how I started to figure out about the nature and like characteristic about the system, and how do I feel about it. And yeah, that's what I'm doing here, and I love you.